So what do you think? Are you sure on Hellbrand's
Yes! Yes! Well, I like it now.
So now describe how Aramathra is banished from this plane for all eternity.
For all eternity, that's the best kind of eternity.
Using Hellbrand.
Well, I gotta think of something actually cool here and, like, not joking around. Basically, the fire is flickering, but Aramathra's standing strong until the fire is no longer flickering and is out. And then Aramathra gets this look of doubt in his eyes, and then Marcus lays into him with all he has, the blade singing, dark powers swirling. Aramathra starts crying really, really badly. Marcus laughs. And then Aramathra just poofs, and Marcus laughs even more. And Telemundus looks respectful and totally not jerky.
You may not control other PC.
I also imagine as this +6 weapon, like, basically cuts through reality itself, like cracks, appear on the floor and on the pillar behind Aramathra, like what it is, like it's
driving him.
Yeah.
Driving him repeatedly into the stone.
The dark runes on the sword glowing and resonating with all the power as it absorbs the blood of the great angel.
They had drinks.
And you can all feel a wave of sorrow move through the area, sort of just burst through the air as this celestial being who has been here for centuries is banished permanently. The last hope for these flames to ever be relit has been extinguished, and so the Order of Macarius is no more. At this very moment, as the last embers die out, the entire church shakes, and as Cash looks up, all the glass, sort of big glass windows shatter, and the shards of many colors rain down as red light comes from the sky, shining through the holes in upon her, especially.
Well, we received attention.
The guy is laughs to himself. So much for the vaunted power of heaven. He spits on the casket and what's left of it.
You can feel the holy power of this place disappearing, ebbing out. Struggling as it does.
Marcus sits down and starts to clean Hellbrand. That's it.
Glorious, isn't it?
This is a great day, everyone.
Then you hear a sound coming from the end of the hallway as the two great doors are flung open.
What is this?
What is this? Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
We're fully buffed up. We can take her.
Here!
Malachi, can we teleport now? Please?
Leave! Quickly!
She comes a little closer, and then she looks upon you and bows down deeply all the way towards the floor, her hands trembling slightly.
Take your Parkinson's elsewhere, fiend.
Hey, serious now.
Yeah, that was bad.
She looks up upon you, and you see what you've never seen before, which is an actual look of somewhat gratitude. She seems to be genuinely happy with what has happened, and her words does not have the usual sort of snarky sarcasm. Well done, my lords. I and the master is pleased. He sends his regards. She bows deeply again, and pushes forward a little pouch. Alas, there's still one more thing that needs doing to complete Asmodeus' will. With the coming of spring, the Fire Axe moves his horde against the city of Davrin. Your army, what remains of it, is needed there. You are needed there. Master, Cardinal Thorn instructs you to depart this place and find a passage to Devrin to rendezvous with the army of Sakarat Fire Axe. You may even personally help with the sack of the city if you wish. Once Devrin is in ashes, we will speak again. He bows at you and turns around,
Now is when we strike. No.
quickly moving and then disappearing in teleportation.
Zacharias mumbles, "I have a thorn, better be grateful. We have destroyed a third of the damn church."
Our mission is never complete, though. That was rather anticlimactic for what I expected.
I expected something more from her, although I am glad that she left as she did. I can't stand her.
On the bright side, her attitude seemed to be a little bit different, possibly respect from, I don't know, destroying an archangel.
And again, we have destroyed the fires of the Vale. We have destroyed the Phoenix. The bones of this old corpse are burnt to a crisp. Zacharias looks around. Yes, it is a good day. We have... I do not see how the church will ever recover from this. He smiles. like happy in his own twisted evil way.
Things will change for the church, I will assure of this.
In the far distant almost, but close by it seems, you hear the sound of a gong being hit.
The watchtower. We best be off then.
Group together.
Zacharias looks around. The protection is broken, right? From
Yeah.
teleportation. Alright, good. Let's see. Before we leave, is there anything we want to collect
You
here?
could take
at
the
all?
bag of...
What's in the pouch?
Leather?
Yeah.
It seems to be 20,000 gold pieces worth of tear-shaped sapphires.
Okay.
It's not too bad. Sapphires are nice.
Is that less than we got from last time?
Yes.
Well, hopefully there'll be more after we help sack Devon. at
She's
least.
a sheep mother effer. Oh well.
The economy is currently not very...
I don't want to hear it. Brought down half the church.
You hear the gong echo sounded by a distant horn being blown through the wind, cutting sharply through the mountain air.
Right. Yeah, we should certainly get back. What was I thinking? There is an artifact room here right next to us. Do we want to just, destroy that before we leave? At least, if it's holy relics, I mean.
We can do that later. If we want to. We can always teleport back here. And there's nobody left to...
I think at this point we
disturb
know
us.
this area pretty well enough, don't we?
Probably.
We've been here.
I also don't want to leave anything holy back in the hands of anyone coming back to this place now.
Well, I can say my people personally, I'm going to get them around here to be how do you put it? They're going to be around here sorting for everything and making sure that everything that is powerful is disposed of, and everything that it can be authentic looking but it's not powerful will be kept.
Alright, well, if it's up to your organization, then it's up to your organization. Zacharias will teleport us back.
Back to where?
Well, back to headquarters, I suppose.
I'll copy your tokens. Delete the other ones.
Don't we want to go straight to the wall?
We don't know what's on the wall.
Let's find out.
Am I familiar enough of the wall to teleport us to the wall?
You'll probably spend some time there.
I'll teleport up then on the roof. Where the gong is.
Sure. What you see there is a Hell Knight frantically hitting it as... let's reveal that area. Yeah, you see that, and you can again hear more horns blowing from outside.
Zacharias will snap at the Hellite report.
Hey, that's my
Just,
job. I was
Rivers sort of looks at you and says, "My lords," as he points to outside the walls.
Zacharias will look outside the wall.
Zacharias sees thousands of banners, including the king's and the banners of Havelin. He also sees sort of a white light shine over the entire army from the center of it, where some sort of artifact must be held. This is clearly the royal army.
They
led by the Grand General, the King of Talengard. More than 20,000 armored knights are in it, in addition to thousands of foot soldiers, men-at-arms, archers, battle wizards, and clerics.
Zacharias curse us 9 hells. We need to get out of here immediately.
They currently seem to be setting up siege engines.
Very well. Zacharias looks around. We need to leave, my friends.
How are we all gonna leave?
What I'm worried about are people, though, because they're...
Well, yes, we need to get as many out as we can. Of the normal people, I don't actually know how we can get any of the normal guys out. How many griffins or whatever do you have, Jake?
I think it was like 21.
21. So that should bring the most important
I don't
guys out
remember
at least.
exactly. Do you have a direct count, Manikai? I've forgotten.
Jonas?
Somewhere here, yeah.
Actually, can I... Malachi?
Hmm?
So we gained some devils today.
Mm-hmm.
So these devils, they can teleport. Can they teleport other people?
No.
They can teleport up to 50 pounds of stuff with them.
Oh, I was hoping they could teleport other people with them. Like, yeah.
Well, clearly we take the 21 griffins, put Helfus on one of them,
Yeah.
and the other 20 will be for the kobolds.
Where did...
Shut up! You left them the other place, like you care.
I knew they would be fine.
And we're gonna leave them
They'll
again.
be fine this time again.
You just need to get out of the veil somehow.
I just want Trick, Halfits, and Raidu. Yeah.
Your butt.
I can teleport the party, nothing more. But everything else needs to fly on the griffins, basically. I guess Raidu can turn into smoke and just fly away like that. Isabel can fly by herself.
We shouldn't forget the vampires, I think.
Screw the damn vampires.
I think
What about our dogs?
they can return to...
They plane shift out. There's the
Okay.
gone.
Yeah,
The golem, though, is a bit of a problem.
No, Golem!
Can we just hang him
That's a
from a griffin?
surprise.
Can we just hang him from a griffin?
Yeah, a lot of wire and
wish
stuff
I had
on them, and then
griffins.
just...
Sadly, they're hippogriffs.
Oh, Golem.
It seems you will have about an hour
Alright.
before they will be ready to do their attack and simply storm this place. You have no doubt that with this amount of force and with a general like this, there is probably a pretty good strategy, and this place, with the current forces, does not stand a chance.
How many hours in total before they reach Sanctum, do we think?
That would maybe be 2 hours and a half, maybe.
Okay.
If you can muster your people to actually resist them. Which at the moment, the sort of bugbears on the walls are lumbering the way down towards Sanctum. They want no part of this.
Okay, very well. We will dimension door to Sanctum. Do we have any name dudes on the wall now, by the way? At this moment, is any of the name
Yes,
dudes patrolling the
yes.
walls?
Who?
The
Trick
name
and Halfus.
dudes.
Trick and Halfus.
Trick and Halthus, get up here
The
immediately.
Grumpjack.
All right, all the lieutenants up here
All right,
within the minute.
sure. Highest alert.
Yes, Zacharias will turn around. Well, as you can see, the king has arrived. We will not stand here and fight him, and we will leave immediately. He looks around. We will organize. The lords will leave as per my spells. The rest of you, looking over them, will evacuate on the hippogriffs.
Halthus looks at you, sort of sad, and says, "But what of the prisoners, my lords? Cannot leave the prisoners."
We have no choice.
Zacharias looks at him. What of the prisoners, Halthus? Is there anything important among them?
He frowns. "I have spent so long keeping them alive, it seems like a waste."
Zacharias quirky said, it pains me to see such good work go to waste, Halthus, but we have no choice. He points out towards the armies.
He looks upon them, sort of shudders a bit, and says, "Yes, I have seen something similar before, and that did not go well."
Then they nods. Then you have your orders. Order the grunts to hold wall for as long as possible, but remove all forces, all central forces back to Sanctum. We'll buy as much time as we can while we evacuate. You,
We-
of course. Yes.
Zacharias.
What?
For all the survivors, we need to set We need an evac point. Where are they going to go to? If they just disperse out...
The
it's gonna be very-
fire axe camp close to Devon.
Very well. So if everyone... That's where to send everyone.
Zacharias grins. This is a test, my friends. If you can survive this, you are indeed worthy of serving the lords. Now, make your way to Sanctum, where the hippogriffs will be standing by.
Oh, they do make
Mount
it.
standing by.
Zacharias will dimension door our way to...
Rumblejack sort of simply bows and says, I shall take my own leave, if that is all right.
Of course,
So-
Rumblejack, we will see you at Devon.
So Raichu is just gonna fly away too, then?
If anyone has the power to fly
Assume
constantly,
he might already have done so. Or at least he's
Yes,
invisible
if
somewhere.
they have the power, go to the evac
Cast
point now.
see invisibility. Where is he?
Well, you can't just find him.
Alright, dimension
Still
door
making
back
it
to
drunk
Sanctum. Gather up everything at the manor and we are evacuating.
The thing is, we need to quickly send out a warning to the Hellhounds as well.
Oh, they will understand, surely. And you know the true names, invoke it.
I don't think I can just say the true names and it will...
They will hear it.
Manikai, does Kyron know where the kobolds are camped? Probably somewhere in the forest?
Yeah, they have duck actually out in the old farm areas.
Oh, okay.
Duck sort of some holes that they like to live in. That's where the bugbears don't go and bother them.
I wasn't aware of that, Jonas. So in that case, yes. So invoking the true names of the Hellhounds, I will command them to evacuate the Vale and find their way to Devon.
Well, okay, just
I mean,
gonna
they
do
don't
the
really
same.
know how to do that, but
They find
they
some
do
way
know that you can re-summon them, recreate them.
find some if they can get out, basically.
Get, to return, plane shift out of here and seek us out in a month.
Yeah.
That they can understand.
Horus, go.
Kyron will grab like a map from somewhere and make extensive use of his dimension door that he's never used before, but can use.
That is very useful. We can jump around and get everyone together.
To very quickly visit the kobolds and tell them, go there and don't use the main entrance. It's another challenge of your
Jonas?
Lord Dragon, don't fail me now. And then he leaves again.
Do you want to
tired on the mountains?
Do you want to get Wormseer out of here? We can certainly we can airlift him. I mean,
I think like the kobolds kind of need him as their leader.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he'll do just fine.
Very well.
She looks at some of the eggs and sort of just takes the first scoop of dirt and throws it over them.
Oh, not again! God damn it!
Aww.
At one point, we will have a real home.
Really,
One
they've got
day
time.
we'll have it. Do.
Jonas, you
Yep.
have pyrotechnics prepared. Make a flare.
A real home with blackjacks and baby kobolds.
Zacharias will, go to the manor. That's where he, dimension doors the party. First of all, then can everyone spread out and gather whatever they do. But he will quickly, inform whoever's in the manor, probably Isabel and, some other random people.
Yeah.
That we're evacuating. Zacharias will grab the phoenix egg and put it in his belongings.
For your knowledge, Manikai, the books relating to the Vale which I needed, I've been keeping them on my person. So
Sure. You'll spend basically what will each of you spend your 2 hours doing?
How many of our hippogriffs do we have?
21 seems fine.
21. That means that all the named people we have, we can evacuate. That is good.
and then we can probably also evacuate others, but
We should probably evacuate a few of the Hell Knights and stuff because they are here in force and they're gonna get hit pretty damn hard here.
yeah, because the Hellhounds would take the biggest loss here. Like I only have a few people here right now. So
I have no one here, so
You're a voice and student.
that's
Well,
oh
and
no.
the Dragon's Claw will certainly.
Clearly, voice and student should be lifted.
Clearly.
What Kyron would do with his people that are here, which are not all of his organization, I believe, would of course motivate them to find either way to escape or to fight as long as possible.
Flee, you fools!
As we gather in teleportation, so he has to look around and say, "Good luck," and just out.
Fuckers.
So Kyron can dimension door away himself.
Yes.
You can bring
It's
people.
short distance.
So we
stuff.
can bring one person, can't we?
It's probably not long enough to get outside the
Yeah,
village.
Dimension Door is not a teleport. It's like
Short
800 feet.
Oh, okay.
So it's enough to collect people and visit places quickly, but not to get out.
Basically what Kyron can do with that, he can basically gather as many people to hippogriffins to increase the number of people that can be evac'd out.
So can we evac the golem somehow? Because we're kind of sad to lose it.
Well, if it's considered an object, could
It can be put inside the
carried.
bag holding.
It's immune to
It-
magic.
It's immune to magic, yeah. You would have to somehow be able to. Probably
The
not.
bag of holding doesn't have spell resistance, does it?
So we'll tell it to.
Fight.
The only
Kill.
the only
Kill.
thing
Kill that way.
the only thing I could imagine like bring it along is basically we find like a rope and tie it on like 4 hippogriffs or something and then fly it out with that.
4 could not carry it.
Oh, this pains me.
You could build another one at some point.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be the weird
Not
one.
gonna be the murderous one. It currently lives in like a hole in the forest that it has dug with its hands. And in there are all these people, all these random creatures, bugbears, kobolds, whatever has come close that are like piled up dead with like syringe marks all over them.
I really like the golem though. This is really sad.
I like it too. Oh, golem.
We have failed as an organisation because we didn't put emergency procedures in place.
We didn't know that the King's Honor was like at our
And-
doorstep.
We were kind of busy.
No, but emergency procedures is still a good idea, actually. Let's remember this in future.
I wonder how they got
That
here
is
that
something
quickly.
good to think about now. Surely you can spend your 2 hours thinking about that.
So are we just gonna tell the golem to destroy enemy?
If it's gonna die anyway, we just send it towards them. Like basically destroy anything in that direction. Just keep killing.
The
So why
bugbear
have rolled a
starts to
natural 20
move
kill?
away from it as it
Yeah.
goes there.
So it rolls a natural 20 and kills the king.
That'd be great.
Okay, Casual, tell the golem. I have one very important order for you. Destroy my enemy, and she points at the
Watchtower.
the king.
He can't really see the king from where he is, but
Well-
Watchtower.
Hmm.
Well, I can't see you.
Murder everyone in that direction.
Destroy.
That's a bad.
It's fine because we're evacuating everyone, so
Wipe them out. No, not everyone.
everyone's supportive.
We're evacuating key personnel.
Look, and they will fearlessly walk there to do exactly what has been asked to do.
Oh.
Probably pretty well.
Goodbye, golem.
Oh.
Oh no, the skeleton
As
dragon!
it walks off into the sunset.
Yep.
Go to the skeleton dragon!
So Cash runs to the forest and does that. Kyron runs to the fields and talks to the kobolds. The pep-up speech says, "This is a test. There's a purpose." What does Zacharias do with this time?
Zacharias informs Isabel what is happening and tells her to make her way to Davern. So
That does not take 2 hours.
he will, gather up all of his research and belongings and stuff like that. He wants to leave nothing behind for these people.
Do you have any more dimension doors or anything?
Hmm?
Do you have any more dimension doors or anything to help gather people? Or not?
I'm not too fussed about gathering people.
Sirius, you gonna do anything?
Azurius, I mean, he normally carries most of his stuff with him. He'll grab whatever stuff he's left in his room, but other than that, basically, I'm going to basically, till, the lords are set to meet up, I'm going to basically be flying around Sanctum using my various spells and abilities to get around as quickly as possible. And basically trying to gather as many people, trying to basically organise the most, key personnel to get on the evac. Just try and organise it the best I can.
And evacuation, you say?
Yes, as best as I
To
can.
where?
Well, so using, so organise it, so helping to organise the hippogriffs and all that, basically.
Oh, yeah. It seems that there's quite a few people who think they should have one. And
I
some
would-
some
I
people
would-
who are willing to kill people to get one.
and if they do that, they get a fireball to the face, and I'll keep working on other people that are more.
They
No,
seem
no,
to
and
want
encourage
that as-
it.
That seems to be like not really a deterrence.
Kyron would totally encourage people.
Oh, we
killing
should
other people.
bring the
Only
bugbear
strong ones
chieftains,
will
right?
survive.
Bugbear chieftains, you can
Yes.
leave them.
Oh,
we
We're
should
currently
bring them.
awaiting orders. They're
We-
orderly bugbears,
yes, I'm putting them on the evac griffins.
screaming at the others to stand and fight.
Yep.
As they leave.
Cash would really like Trick to have up Griffin to make sure he makes it.
And we can evac all our minions. We can evac no problem.
All the
with 21
named people are
griffins.
being evac'd. basically.
Okay, good.
If they have a name, they're being evac.
I
Otherwise,
know who you are, you're
Boyfriend
getting
student.
out.
Well, Trick has one order, and that is survive or I fucking kill you.
Resurrect you and kill you.
Will you pay for a raised dead?
Yes, Zacharias will actually find one person. And that is
Void
Void
Senate
Senate
student?
student, yes.
Yes.
And he will say, we have come far together. And it is for that very reason I have decided to let you live. Come with me.
We can also,
What's
if
the student
we
is very
need,
happy and honored.
How are you gonna
have
Halfway
get?
extra
considers
space.
himself the apprentice now.
he should. He totally should.
If we need some space, the hippogriffs can probably fit 2 people. They're big enough.
Yeah, as I said, we take the name
They
guys,
each
and then
might need a Hell Knight to steer them.
yeah, we take
Right. Yeah,
we
that's-
take all the name guys, and then we take as many of the Hell Knights as possible because they're
Yeah.
we want to save as many of them as we can.
We have at least 21 Hell Knights, and they're the good ones that can fly hippogriffs
Sweet.
and fight from hippogriff back.
Hmm.
They control them with their legs.
And then extra.
I don't like this.
What?
They have shields and swords and all that.
Right? We can't do anything. We can't save him. He's doomed by his
Look.
own immunity.
The Bone Devils are the same CR as the Golems, so now you have 2 Golems that talk back.
No.
No.
Oh, if Zacharias finds the damn skeleton dragon, he will send it after the golem. Basically, just kill everything in that direction.
Kill the golem.
Slay the king. No, no, just
Play the king would be a good order.
Just kill whatever's there.
kill whatever is
What
there.
about the
Keep it busy.
Gorgamera?
You did know. Now that you think about it, the Havelin banner right next to the kings.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard that.
Evelyn, eh? Is there anyone still alive of that house? Damn it.
Yeah, remember the guy that got teleported out? When-
Yeah.
Yeah, has he been
Uh,
let loose by Thorn and back into the army?
I don't think that
knows?
Thorn got him, honestly.
We need to
Maybe Thorn didn't teleport him, but
Thorn.
remember I found that spell, teleport spell that left fire when you used it.
Yeah, and was a evil spell, right?
It was an evil spell.
So you are to teleport to somewhere.
Yes.
To where?
My explicit
Well, the
description-
problem is I have never been to Davren.
I have. I can describe it to you if that helps.
Mm,
Do we have a month?
I mean, if nothing else,
We're
Jonas,
probably.
could
You have
you
a
could,
couple hours.
I mean, if nothing else, you could always teleport us to Gastonhall, where we're away from here at least.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
that'll
initial thought was
work. And then,
to teleport us to the manor. And then we'd rest there for a day, and after that we set out.
I mean, Davrin is probably like a month away. We can turn me into a vampire and then teleport to Davrin, and it'll
Oh
be
yeah,
like we
you
just walked here.
need to turn into a vampire too.
Yeah, we need to. Did Theodora give us any time frame? She didn't really. Just get there.
Yeah.
Get there as always, fast as possible. Faster is better.
Yeah, but
But we need to
They
turn
can wait
Marcus into a vampire. Clearly.
they can wait a month.
Well, we
And
need
maybe
Marcus.
that will give me some time to. Can we carry him with us if he turns into a vampire? Guys? Can we-
No, I think we have to wait the month because Gaius Nostromo was like, if you have a month to spare and you can leave him here, then just do that. And I'll make him good.
All right.
Yes.
Then I would suggest we teleport to the manor. We lay low for a month. Or if failing that, I will do some scrying on like Sakharov, Fyrax, and find out where he is and teleport him to him because he's probably close to Davrin. And then we can bring in everyone over the course of a couple of days and sort of assess the situation. Like teleportation gives us a huge freedom when it comes to moving around and talking to people.
So are we now teleporting everyone to the manor?
Yes.
No. Well, not
Yes.
everyone.
Copy,
Yeah,
copy your tokens there then.
Where is my token? It's on the wall with it.
Okay, copied.
Because what is not copied will disappear.
Copied.
Copied.
Oh, Trick! Golem! Horus.
Well, Trick is fine. Golem is not.
No, I'm gonna miss that golem.
I'll help you build one.
Well, if you
Have
want...
you copied your tokens away?
Yep.
Yes. I guess I have to make a new golem.
Well, if Jonas, we're gonna do this correctly. We're gonna teleport into the on top of the table.
Exactly on top of the table.
I'm getting a lot of unexpected errors.
Me too.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Have you placed your characters
No. Where?
in the manor?
I
I'm
didn't get put
going
on
there
that map.
now. Oh, nothing's there. Oh, there we are.
Ah, okay. Just switch maps. The errors are probably because Manikai removed the maps or something.
I think I'll have your old tokens. So you'll all be called 1 at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm 2.
Take care of that.
Where is? Oh, Marcus is in his bedroom. Like, oh, Marcus, join us. We're doing this properly. Kyron, same with you.
I'm
We're doing the proper entrance.
on the table, of course.
Desidera's gonna be so
Like
jealous.
Desert always wanted.
Except we all here in the center of the table. Then Kyron's like on the very edge of it, so it might fall off.
You appear here.
Sharon just falls off.
It is nice and quiet. Sort of a very much change of the complete panic and moving about in camp.